A lot of huge stars from other games have made the switch to Valorant. Some have dominated and seen great success, but others haven't worked out. Here are the game's biggest flops, presented by Razer. Raucus was a well-loved figure in the Overwatch scene, and after winning a gold medal with a legendary USA lineup in the Overwatch World Cup, he was ready to take Valorant by storm.
The USA are ruthless! Jinmu's down, Eileen is missing, the seconds dwindle away, Eviltown tried, but it's not enough! Finally, after 4 years, 3 years of heartbreak, for the very first time, the United States are your Overwatch World Cup champions!
And yet Raucus has yet to hit the ground running for FaZe Clan. His side have struggled to qualify for major events, and his stats haven't lit the world on fire either. Raucus has established himself as a Sova main with over 100 games, but his average combat score has hovered around 180, and he's been one of the core issues in FaZe Clan's lack of firepower.
Raucus has to try and do what he can, full HP, but he's running out of time in the 1v2. And maybe he does just go for it here. It is that bonus. He's got the credits in the next, trying to hurt the economy here. This would be a rough one if everybody died, but instead, Skadoodle not only finds the last kill, but now has the Seekers online.
DaZeD is a victim of his own hype. After struggling through a match-fixing scandal in CSGO and making the switch to Valorant, he was described by many as the IGL that would carry North America to international glory. But he struggled to get going. When it rains, it pours for the in-game leader, who's faltered time and again at big events. DaZeD has a huge amount of talent, and his lineups have been filled with stars from a variety of titles. But T1 have struggled for any major wins in Valorant. He was supposed to take over the world, but he can't even conquer North America right now.
ShahZaM takes care of Curry, so now numbers for the side of Sentinels, but how do you break past this post plant at yellow is the question. Recon Bolt will see so much information, and the paint shells will flush them out. DaZeD gets taken down. Sentinels take the final round of the half to bring it to a 5-7.
Autimatic was a major winner in CSGO and a mainstay of North America's most successful lineup in Cloud9, so he seemed destined for Valorant greatness. But whether it's overconfidence or troubles with communication, Autimatic has yet to find success since making the jump to Valorant, and is struggling alongside the rest of T1. He was a latecomer compared to many other players, only making the jump in February 2021, so there's still time for him to turn things around, but so far he's found nothing but heartbreak. Should he have stayed in CSGO?
Yeah, T1 is going to test this A setup very early on. Sick avoids the boombot, is pushed all the way back to mid though. Autimatic trying to follow up, but taken down. Solo challenge came through, and then DaZeD trying to use the wall to boost up. This is in pieces right now for the side of T1.
ShahZaM came to Valorant as a Fortnite World Championship runner-up, so was one of the most hyped players to enter the scene. But absolutely nothing has worked for ShahZaM in Valorant, and his teams have fared equally poorly. He joined a promising Dignitas side, but failed to qualify for major events, and has now ended up teamless. ShahZaM is trying to get back to the top level, but the Sova main just hasn't impressed the big orgs yet.
Wardell's looking to tie us up here. Needs to just find 2 kills, 13 bullets, jumping on in, and Wardell closes it out. 13-8 for TSMs. They take map number 1 in convincing fashion to close it out as well in that last round.
Brax was ascending to the top of CSGO, but became embroiled in the iBuyPower match-fixing scandal. So Brax saw Valorant as an opportunity to show off his aiming talent that made him such a hot prospect.
I'm slow.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
But Brax has failed to live up to his superstar hype. He struggled on T1 after being reunited with AZK and DaZeD from his time on IBP. He's since moved on to TSM as a member of a 6-man roster, but hasn't held down a steady starting role. He has immense talent and sky-high potential, but something just isn't right for Brax.